Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. Really quick, I want to point out that the theme song for Jubilife has actually changed. Once Jubilife starts expanding more, the music actually changes to reflect that, so it's a little more lively. Particularly, there are more bell jingles in the song. But yeah, last time we reported back to Commander Komodo and we got sort of told the lowdown on the situation with Electrode up in the mountains. And you might be thinking that's a weird Pokemon to exist in the past, and we'll kind of see what Electrode's like, because well, not all of the lords are Hisuian species Pokemon, so we'll actually get to see what a Hisuian species Electrode looks like. Did this guy say still need time for the crops? All right, I must have collected this last time then. It's been a while since I last played. Oh yeah, and I changed into this coat. In fact, it's been so long that I've actually started recording two different Let's Plays. One of them is concurrently going, which is my Mega Man 3 Let's Play, which came out this week. But I also, last night, on a whim, started recording more Portal 2 videos, starting the multiplayer mode with Nate over Discord. Mastering moves isn't really that cool right now. But this time we're supposed to go battle Adaman, but really quick, I'm just kind of looking through things. I think first off, one thing is eventually I will be going back and doing the Pokédex completion. I've kind of made a decision to continue with the story, and instead, after we complete the main story, I'm actually going to do possibly a couple of live streams of me just completing the Pokédex. And this was kind of the idea originally, but originally the way I had it in mind was that those live streams would kind of take up certain recording spots. So, you know. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's kind of the idea, and that's going to be a way I could get back into streaming. Because it has been a while since I last streamed. Oh yeah, we changed our outfit last time because I got a more cold resistant outfit. Anyway, we're supposed to face Adaman in battle, so I need to make sure my entire team is trained up. What is this? Oh, the swap snack. That's what it is. Was there... I'm just kind of... Do I do this again? Oh yeah, I do this. Oh wait, here we go. I haven't caught in a big weasel yet. That request is out in the field, so I'm just kind of going through this real quick. Also, sorry if I sound off. I am still sick. I've been sick for a little bit. Today I'm hoping it sounds a little, it's not as noticeable if it was ever noticeable. Other than me coughing. Oh yeah, I needed to make a bean cake. Oh yeah, this gives you a linking cord. I forgot about that. Linking cord is actually an important evolution item. It's used to evolve Pokemon that in normal games evolve by trade. Some people were hoping that item would stay as an item in the game, even if you had to get it in post-game content, but unfortunately it has never appeared in a mainline Pokemon title. And by mainline, I mean these. But the way I think the Let's Play Live videos would work, well, I can't call them that anymore, that's right. I mean, there was never anything there. The main issue of why I stopped calling videos Let's Play Live, by the way, was because I found out there's an actual organized event with that name, and I didn't want to impose on a trademark. So instead, now it just says live at the end of a video, if it's there. Anyways, let's go ahead and chat with Adaman. Alright, let's battle. Melly, make sure you watch closely now. I forget. Melly's a guy, by the way. I thought I should mention that. So we can see that Adaman actually has two Pokemon. Adaman will actually... A lot of the trainers, specifically the Wardens, they don't keep their Pokemon in Pokeballs, and additionally, they will have multiple Pokemon battle you at once. Additionally, a lot of the trainer battles are held at a much lower level because you're not intended to use a specific team of 6 Pokemon. So... What was that? I heard something disconnect from my computer and it scares me. Probably you should have used a lower level party member. Hold on a second. I gotta blow my nose. I heard it again. What is that? It's freaking me out. You guys can't hear it because I don't have that enabled. I think maybe it's my hard drive, which I don't even need plugged in right now, so. Why didn't I mute to do that? Alright, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose and also do a nasty caw. You see how good Akari is now? Yes, no more sneering at her. This bro has all the angst. Also, supposedly this dude is somehow connected to Jupiter, I believe. But he doesn't bear physical resemblance to Jupiter at all. But he happens to use very similar Pokémon. Now, I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. See you later, Akari. Glad to have your help as always. Melly, shift yourself unless you want to get even more of an earful when you're already due for. Oh, come on, Adaman. Cut me some slack here. Akari. Join me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the particulars of your new mission. Your survey work will take you to the Coronet Highlands next. You'll be on the Rift's doorstep. There's no telling what perils await. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronet Highlands, but you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You should find them there. All right. I think we'll pick up some extra bag slots here. I'm also playing with my Joy-Cons this time. Hold on a second. I have to mute again. Sorry about that. And that's all there is to it. 6,000 Poké-Dollar fee. Alright, this is the last bag upgrade I think I'll get. I think I'll see which one I can get next. Okay, it's gonna go up to 7,000. But hey, now we have some of these new spots, which should help us. Anyways, we're supposed to head over here. There's really nothing I can do here. I think I already checked this last time, so... Because the trick, I think, would be to do 53, then do 55. Ow. But a lot of these are just complete a Pokedex entry. There's a lot of missions like that. So that's kind of why you want to be completing Pokedex missions, but a lot of them are a little difficult. Oh, there he is. Anyway, let's go over here and talk to Irida. Hello, Akari. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Warden Ingo. Huh. Additionally, this dude looks rather old. Which is kind of nuts. Sorry, I was clearing out my nose again. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard. Ingo's a bit like you, you know. Yeah, Ingo's interesting. He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help him fill in some of the gaps. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Akari. Good luck up in the Highlands. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead, because I don't remember fully what Ingo looks like in Pokemon Black and White. Ingo is a character from Pokemon Black and White, and it gets more into how later, but... Ingo appears to be much younger in Pokemon Black and White than he is here. So it seems like he may have almost time traveled as well, and potentially came back to a time before we did. So it's possible that he was supposed to fulfill our goal, but couldn't. Now, the thing I'm curious about is if I open the Pokédex... We've not completed Crobat's entry. And we're close, but not quite there with Cherim's entry. Not quite there with Roselia's entry. Was this a shiny when I found it? It looks different than I thought it would. Here. Your Pokédex entry is complete. So Taya is a newer member, but the Pokédex entry for Taya is actually complete. So I may, in fact, actually use a different Pokemon, which I know may make some people upset, but the whole point of this game is to switch out party members, and I feel like I've had a similar party for quite some time. God. Nate just sent me a picture of us when we were younger. I was just checking that. So, anyway, what I was saying is I kind of want to switch around using party members. A little bit. And, you know, I feel like that is part of the game. So I think really quick, I'm actually going to pause the recording to figure out kind of what team I want to go with going forward. Just because I feel like we've had the same team for a while and I don't want things to get too stagnant. So I will be right back. All right, so I decided to go to the stable and I subbed out Tabitha, Millie, and Taya. Now, you might be saying, why would you ever sub out a shiny Pokemon? Well, the answer is just type roundness. I wanted some better type coverage, so I wanted to put a fire type in. So out of the team we had before, Scallop, Charon, and Zaldin are staying, but I've decided to introduce this Porygon I caught at some point, a Magby I caught at some point, and Rhyhorn. Porygon is genderless, Magby is a male, and Rhyhorn is a female. Yep. I'm also going to go ahead and name all of these guys real quick. So, we'll be right back with that. So first off, we will name Porygon. And with this one, I decided to go with the name Maya. This is named after a modeling software. Coincidentally, I just realized these are all cotton heavy balls, or Leyden balls, or whatever. Maya is named after a 3D modeling software of the same name. For Magby, I am going with the name Mortimer. This is just a name I like that's kind of tied to one of its evolutions. And for Rhyhorn, I'm going with the name Rhonda. That's Rona. Rhonda. To kind of keep that Rhyhorn character to it, but you know, get a name that fits her quite well. Additionally, I'm also going to go ahead and check the moves of these real quick. So, you know, Tackle, Thundershock, Thunder Wave, Spark, Tri-Attack, and Thunderbolt. And Tri-Attack is actually my favorite normal type attack. Very few Pokemon learn it. You know, Ember, Flame Wheel, Tackle, Poison Gas, and Fire Punch. You... No, Tackle, Bulldoze, Rock Smash, Stealth Rock, and Rock Slide. Honestly, those are all pretty fine. I do want to go ahead and check their Pokédex entries real quick while I'm at it. I don't know what Pokédex number Porygon is. Oh, there it is. So Porygon, we need to see it use Tri-Attack and Tackle, and then we just need to evolve it. So I'll probably use Tri-Attack quite a bit with it. Then for Rhyhorn, if I can find Rhyhorn, where are you in here, dude? Oh, right there. For Rhyhorn, we need to see it use Stealth Rock. Otherwise, it's mostly tied to catching and defeating it. And then lastly, we have to find our other guy. Magby, that's right. I kind of forgot which Pokemon I had for a second. I was like, how do we have so many for the Coronet Highlands? Those are just Pokemon that spawn there. For Magby, we just need to see it using Flame Wheel. Otherwise, the rest of it is stuff that is tied specifically to catching it. Oh, also, I have some grit dust, so I'm gonna go ahead and up my physical attack for Maya and Mortimer. And with that, we'll head off to the Coronet Highlands. I don't know how much of this video is going to be edited up. There you are, my girl. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock and ground Pokemon wandering around these craggy boulder-strewn heights. And up there, right beneath that great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. What he's talking about is a mechanic that has existed in the Pokemon series. Certain Pokemon can evolve within a magnetic field. I think in this game, this only applies to Nosepass and, also, God, what are you called? Your letter, Magneton. Both of which can evolve into magnet-themed Pokemon. What do you have to say? Bruma. Ursalune is a real champ when it comes to digging up treasure. He finds all sorts of nifty stuff. You should try having him dig in lots of different places to see what you can find. Speaking of Nosepass, here we could see a depiction of its evolution, Probopass. Nosepass and also Probopass are based on Compass. That's a Clefable statue. Anyway, the Coronet Highlands. I'm not sure how much story progress we're going to see anymore. See if I can come in hot. Let's see if I can defeat it with bulldoze. I'm like, that'll kill Rhonda. Do any of my other Pokemon even have ground moves? Part of the thing that sucks about pulling out Pokemon, though, is the fact that, well, they're pretty under-leveled. Is that really all I got for potions? I didn't stock up at all. I also didn't check the nature or anything of Rhonda, so for all I know, it might have a bad nature. That's Luxray down. And that's Lexia down. Now we're getting different types of grit items, though. Like, what was that we picked up? Grit gravel? Maya had maxed out special defense. That's crazy. Oh, and then of course we gotta use this. I'll give this one Mortimer, and we'll give Mortimer some extra attack potential. Me tells him no, him jolly good. Oh, it's raining. Just rest for a minute. Buy some hyper potions. What all can I craft? I can craft some wing balls. Or not buy, I can craft them. Can also craft a bunch of star pieces if I wanted to. Because we have the recipe for that. We also have a bunch of seeds of mastery. That is a thing that we have. We have a lot of odds and ends stuff in here that I'm now realizing that we have. I have a rare candy. I'm just gonna use that rare candy on a Pokemon. Use it on Maya because she's the one who's lagging behind the most. I also have a water stone in my inventory. Organize that a little bit. I want to keep that swap snack on me just in case. Alright, there we go. Items are sorted. But yeah, that's kind of all the story progress I plan to do for today is just that. could do that to get apricorn, but I think we should mainly focus on battling Pokemon and such. Damn it, I was close. Use bulldoze on strong or agile style. I can do that twice. Fun fact, Rhyhorn actually has a shorter horn if it is female. This is a thing I didn't know for a while. Or at least I think that's right. If it's female, it has a shorter horn. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it is the horn difference. I was right. I just wanted to double check that because I have just said stuff that's blatantly wrong. But Rhyhorn's a Pokemon I actually haven't had a lot of opportunities to use as well, so I'm kind of using this as an opportunity to get to use it. That's a whole ass Graveler. How did you fit in there? That's crazy. Oh no. I need to get away from that thing. Hey, that hurts. Oh, there's a wisp here too. I'll risk everything on this. Smash! There we go. Mortimer can actually already evolve as well, so we could do that, but I am going to try to use its move thing. Get its move requirements first before we do that. There's sort of two categories Pokemon Pokedex entries can fall into, which are field research and training research. Field research is just like stuff where it's like feed the Pokemon this, or catch it while it's sleeping, or defeat it in battle with this. Training research is like see it use this move a certain amount of times. It's mainly just which way is easier to see it. But yeah, I don't know. I think after this video comes out, I will start live streaming the game a bit to try to grind up stuff. Mainly because, like, I want to do off-screen grinding, but grinding is kind of part of the gameplay loop here. So, is it really grinding, or is it really just me playing the game off-screen? And at that point, it's like, if I'm playing the game off-screen, what's the point of it being a Let's Play if you guys aren't seeing it? So I'm more so gonna leave that where it's like, this part is a lot of grinding and there's no real story progress, which I've seen done in some Pokemon Let's Plays from people who are infinitely better at Let's Plays than I am. You may notice that these electric attacks, by the way, aren't doing anything. It's because Rhyhorn is rock and ground type. Ground types are completely immune to electric attacks. It's not even an issue of resistance. They're completely, entirely immune to electricity attacks. We need to defeat this thing with rock-type moves. Dead. Ow, that actually quite hurt. I'm like, that's definitely gonna kill Rhonda. I don't know why, but that's still funny to me, where it's just like, you can back out and immediately run, where it's like, you decided to battle some other time. Get the fuck out of here. Run away. You know, I think that the heavy ball in this game may in fact be one of the only times a Pokeball had the darker half on the bottom. Almost always Pokeballs are either monochromatic, which means that they use the colors, same color scheme on both the top and the bottom. Or they always use a more saturated top and a lighter bottom. Like you can see on all these, they just have a plain wood bottom. There's another one of those down. Isn't this thing bug and fighting or something? Yanmega is actually like a strange Pokemon in regards to it. It's one of the 3 Pokemon known as the Ancient Power Pokemon. By some people. Where they all evolve by knowing ancient power. Oh, I don't want to deal with you right this second. You, like, go away. I probably should be leveling up Rhonda's speed more than anything. Well, we've wiped all of them out. One weird criticism I have about this game is there's so many unique themes for the areas, but there's only like one day theme, or there's only like one night theme. There we go. Bulldoze it. I like the way the unknown are done in this game. I'm pretty sure I've probably said this a lot, but the unknown in this game, the way they're done is very cool, because rather than just being a grind fest of seeing which ones you can encounter and which ones you haven't encountered, it's instead more of a thing of, oh, they're a very rare Pokemon. You have to find them scattered about the land. They're more of a collectible than the other Pokemon. I also think that, if I remember right, their research, I think, is purely tied to how many forms you can catch, and that's about it. Yep, it's purely about the forms, so you don't even need to use Unknown in battle. I've seen some people actually do for funny reasons. Unknown isn't like the worst Pokemon ever. It's just kind of an underwhelming Gen 2 Psychic type, which there was a lot of underwhelming Gen 2 Pokemon. Dire Shroom. Rude. That's not gonna do anything, buddy. Oh, it'll do that, though. Use the Rock Slide move. Poison doesn't persist between battles in this game. Alright. Yeah, that's right. I have to remember how this game works compared to, like, mainline Pokemon. That reminds me, I actually recently finished the epilogue for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The epilogue for Scarlet and Violet was pretty good. If you don't know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have an epilogue that I'm not sure if it's obtainable anymore, but you had to get it through a mystery gift, which was like the weirdest way they did this. But it's the first time in a while they've had a story tied to a mythical Pokemon that wasn't just go see the movie in theaters. We can cross the water now, which is cool. Ah, rock slide problems. And Rhonda has died. Let's send in Porygon, why not? Go Maya. Hit him with Tri-Attack. I always liked Porygon as a Pokemon. Oh Jesus, this is a big map. This is a big map. Alright, well, that's probably where I'll end this video. Just because I don't know how long this video is, so I'll probably just split what I was going to record into two, so... You know. Anyways, so thank you all for watching. I guess next time we'll go ahead and do more Coronet Highlands grinding. But, yeah. So, if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button. You should also subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Additionally, you should check out the links in the description. There's a link to my Blue Sky social media page where I share some things on there. There's additionally a link to my Twitch page where I live stream occasionally. And there's also a link to my Ko-Fi page where if I'm a member for $3 a month, you can get access to content early. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.